YouTube started and X/Twitter should now be started. Okay, welcome in. Yeah, so we're doing a little different with our content. We know how it goes with me. My content changes until I find something that hits home for me. But we are going to be doing a little different with our content as we are moving forward with indie games and finding new indie games and playing indie game demos. I need to put the links to these indie games in my Twitch chat. That was something I forgot to do. I knew I forgot to do something. Give me 5 seconds, maybe more here. Holy heck. Why am I such an idiot? But yeah, how are you doing, Anthony? Hope you're doing well. Steam. That's what I want. Steam. Should we put both in, or should we just put the game that we're currently playing the link for? We should probably just do the one that we're currently playing. You know, we're going to be playing 2 tonight. Why did I just minimize that? We're going to be playing 2 tonight. So let me... This is the link to the first game we're going to be playing tonight. Let me pin this. Do manually until stream ends. Alright. So we're going to be playing Wanderburg to start it out. Let me switch over to the game screen for this. Voila. Looks like a fun game to me. I don't know where my camera should be, but we will figure it out as we go. Yo, Unicorn, how you doing? Welcome in. Just as I was telling Anthony just now and anybody else that was listening, we are starting the indie game journey. We're going to be going through every stream. We're going to be going through demos and checking out new games, seeing if the games impress me, seeing if they don't, but most importantly, give you guys to see what games are like. Maybe you guys will find new games to play, new gems. I think that indie games are going to be the future of gaming with the way things are going right now. And I say that because I believe that AAA games are dropping the ball heavily. I believe that they just kind of do the same thing over and over and over again, and the prices are, rising. The console companies are dropping the ball. PlayStation digital only. We'll see if that actually goes through by 2028. And Xbox, not sure what they're doing. They've said that they're basically barely making money in the consoles. So, what does that mean? That means there's a lot of talented developers that are going to get to create their dream games. And when you see that games like this that's right in front of me right now, when you see that this is what games can look like from indie development, hey, this is pretty cool looking to me. So we'll see how it plays. I need to turn the game up in my headset just a bit. All right. So we're going to get to this game. Let me give a quick whatever about this game. I should have done that just a second ago. So, the description of this game is: drive your castle on wheels into battle in the minimalist medieval roguelike of roaming fortresses. Devour entire villages, build your modular arsenal of siege weapons and arcane machinery as you grow with every stronghold you crush. This game came out, I believe, in February of this year. The demo came out. The planned release date is 2026. That's all we got. Nothing else besides that. So, I'm going to get my trusty dusty controller here, and we're going to start into this demo. Most demos probably run anywhere from 30 minutes to 60 minutes, which is perfect. We'll do 2 games per night. And I will be getting more active on short-form content. I will be throwing up short-form content about all the game. Well, to basically announce the games I play. I will also be doing some long-form content, which will basically be this stream, but split up into 2, with me saying, did the demo impress me? And that's it. We're going to have a whole cycle of stuff going on. But big important thing is, let's see if we can find some new games that I will continue to play down the road at some point. All right. So it says B to start. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit more. Okay, play Grasslands 1. Okay, I don't know how to play, but sure. Generating world. Why is the mouse in the thing when I'm using controller? All right, we have no gold. So we have... Okay, we can't buy, so we're just going to use Norbert the normal. Most boring person you've ever met. Cool. Norbert. Our crew is a bunch of archers that shoot arrows regularly at enemies nearby. We have different modules we could buy. A front ram, side cannons. I think we'll just start out with the side cannons. This is the first thing in the list, right? And overtime bonus. Crew works 10% faster. I guess you unlock things as you go. I guess there's only one vehicle. Maybe there's only one vehicle for the demo. Who knows? Let's start a run. Let's see what happens. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. Information. Health boxes. Collect health boxes to repair yourself. Big boxes will heal you 25% of your health. Small boxes heal 10%. I understand. Sure. Dude, this is actually already fun. Okay, that's our side cannons. Okay. Information. Bosses. After a while, the boss will come search for you. Beat the boss to progress and grow your castle. There's always bigger fish. Okay, so here's where we get into... We've leveled up. So what do we want? We want our cannon to go from 10 to 20 damage, our archers to go from 4 to 7 charges, or our cooldown on our cannon. I think we're going to go with the cooldown on the cannon. This also has an automatic thing too. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know. Yeah. Get that house. Get their fields. Alright, we leveled up again. I'm sure it's going to get harder as we go, but... Cooldown. Ability. Let's get our archer crew. Let's get them a little stronger. Don't forget to hold left tap or left trigger to use nitro. Got it. Bro, do we... Oh, wow, we do suck up the sheep and chickens, too. Oh, look at these guys wearing, like, tin cans on their head. Ooh. Choose a new module. We can get a ram. Rams enemies and knocks them back. Mine layer. Lays explosive mines behind your vehicle. Or mortar. Shoots projectiles and high arc at targets. Let's go with the mortar. I guess we shouldn't have bothered to get the health stuff there. Swarm in 10 seconds. Okay. Swarm incoming. These guys got ran over by their own wagon. What the heck? And you can actually suck up the guys, too. That's pretty funny. Okay. We should probably make our cannons damage more. Although the mortar... Let's do the mortar, actually, because that's a new weapon we just got. So... Uh-oh. There's a boss. Information. Artifact chest. Collect artifact chests to gain 1 of 3 artifacts. Okay. Uh-oh. We're taking damage. Ah! I'm taking a lot of damage. This one's carrying health box. Okay, well that gave us a little bit of health. Not much. Yes, I'm driving a castle. What do we want to do? Do we want to upgrade our cannon? Oh, this is a rare. I think we should always go for the things that are more rare. I need to get some health. Oh, here's a health box one here. I forgot that it's not just it's not just automatic, that I still can. And I also forgot about my turbo. I've got to get away from that boss thing. Oh, here we go. Okay. The archer crew needs to be upgraded a bit. Now we're gonna go with the archer crew. Let's go with the cannons. Let's just keep doing the highest rarity. Ooh, what's this? Choose new artifact. Strong gem, 10% more magic damage. Lead core. Cannonballs gain knockback. Electric arrow. Every 100th arrow has chain lightning. Let's go with the lead core for right now. Bro, we've got to find some health. I wish leveling up would give me a little bit of health. No! I suck. Yeah, they're motorcycles. Yes, yes. Okay, so we can do a new run. So it's a roguelike, so we get to keep our gold. Did we get any new stuff, though? Doesn't look like it. We've still got just this artifact. These are same modules we had. Same boring person, only one vehicle. Alright, we do have 568 gold, though. So we could unlock maybe something. No. We definitely don't have enough gold. Gain 20% more health from repairs? How do we get repairs? Okay, we're just gonna go with another run. I don't know what to do differently, except that I should be using my abilities when they come off whatever. Yeah, it is. It's very similar. It's very similar, yes. The concept cracks me up, though. Like, you're literally, like, sucking up things. Like, look at this guy and his chickens. They just got sucked up. I really dig the graphics. The cartoon style. Start talking Vampire Survivors and Wild Stellar appears. Welcome in, Stellar. I'm actually doing worse this run. It's kind of like giving you XP, right? So I think, I'm pretty sure, maybe it doesn't, but I just assumed it gave me XP just like the coins on the ground. See, because when they get sucked in, watch. No, that's coins from the other stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just for fun. Also, I like how the guys, the enemy people, can get run over by their own vehicles. Oh, I love Vampire Survivors too. Mortar shoots projectiles and hierarchy target. Okay, we did mortar last time. I wasn't that. Let's try a mine layer. Since I'm always running away anyways. Okay, I like the mine. Oh my god, they're everywhere, dude. Ugh. No. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get our cooldown on our mine layer. Bro, I'm getting obliterated. Okay, cool. Health boxes. Now I see there's a question mark that leads me to health boxes. Ah, there's the boss. I don't know what the big magnet thing does. Are you the villain? I guess. I don't know. The invader? It would seem that I am. Because there's nobody that's on my side. Bye-bye, Betsy. Okay. Let's go. The archers need. We gotta keep going to where there's health boxes, man. This game's hard if you don't get the health boxes. I would kill him, but yeah, that's how you end the level, is killing the big guy. That big guy right there is the one you gotta kill. I actually feel like I'm pretty terrible at this. Reminds me of that movie where the cities move around track. Yeah, also, wasn't there something like Lord of the Rings? Or maybe it's World of Warcraft. Wow, I want health. So we still haven't beat the boss yet, though. Having the side shooting cannons makes it kind of hard too. Why I'm just running over them, I have no idea. I'm just kind of tanking those arrows. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against this arsenal that these people have. Like, how am I supposed to take down this big guy? Of course, he's running over things too. Let me see. What do we want? Common. I mean, look at all these XP things, coins or whatever he just gave me. I want to get in front of him and put down some mines. But they don't seem to do much to him. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. And there's also houses. See these little houses on wheels? They don't really fight, they just run from you. Imagine playing out in realistic graphics. Man, I love the cartoony graphics. That's my jam. I don't know what that nuclear bomb was there, but... yeah, it would be really absurd, but... Ah! Jeez! What the hell was that? This boss takes, like, no damage. Oh wait, maybe this is the boss that's coming. Maybe I just now spawned the boss. What do we take here? Look at this guy. He's running over his own people. Yeah, buddy. Keep doing that. Now, how did it get that rocket off? Wait, what wasn't your point? Yeah, it is cool they can damage each other. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I know. The mortar is actually pretty strong against the boss. But man, I'm getting fried by their mortars. What's happening? Move, dude! I got stuck on something. Okay, we collected more gold. We did better. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. What should I unlock? How much? Oh, I have 1,696. Ooh, become 20% faster when under 20% health. Gain 5% extra gold. Now, gaining 5% extra gold would be good because when you think about it, you want to be generating more gold so that you can, sorry, something just happened and I needed to, oh, hydrate. Thank you, Warden. How are you doing tonight, Warden? Because, you know, the more gold you get, yeah, it would add up. Exactly. Gain 1 extra gold per consumed sheep. That ain't very much. Boosting uses 20%. I mean, I can't afford these. How much do I have? 1,000. Nice. Okay. So I say we buy the gain extra gold. I don't know what repairs are, but anything that's going to give me more health, sure. Do it. And become 20% faster when under 20% health. Let's go. I'm not even going to humor that one. The look on my face was enough. Yes, I know that I can turbo. Okay. Cannon. Cooldown 1. Automatic gets more damage. Let's go damage. We've got to start getting some damage. I feel like we didn't have enough damage. I decided to get the purple wristband in Forza Horizon 6, so 1 wristband away from Legend Island. Nice! Nice. So I guess that's just collecting gold. I guess our XP is that 26 of 35 in the top left corner. So devouring the sheep does contribute to the XP. Okay, good to know. Okay, so the mortar was doing good last time. So we're going to go ahead and get the mortar. Because it was actually... Brother! I had to get out of the middle of that. Yeah, I did. I mean, the swarm comes from all different ways. You gotta find a way out of being in the middle of the swarm, really. I feel like you kind of gotta save your health for... Like, for once, I mean, I wouldn't, like, okay, getting one box right now, maybe not so bad. Orton Joker on that 10 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't like that the cannons are side-firing cannons. You don't have, like, really good front-facing or back-facing weapons, I guess I'd say. Oh, I just ate that one right to the face, dude. Okay. Time to go find some health. Ooh, what? Special upgrade. Star spread on auto. Automatic shots explode in a star shape. Adds 1 volley to ability. Give me the star shape on the auto. That's probably intended that way because it'd be too easy to get behind someone and just... yeah, I get it. I will say this. Of a lot of the... Look how fast I'm going since I'm under health. Of a lot of the... What do you call these? I don't know if you call these like bullet hell survival games or whatever. I think these roguelike bullet hell survival. I don't know. I forget. There's like a mashup of whatever for these things, but this might be the hardest one I've ever played. I mean, I want more health always. But that's a good thing, right? Because I'm only playing the demo. And who knows, like, how deep this game could be. In the sense of, like, how many levels are there. Let's see. I mean, these aren't different levels, though. This is me doing the same level over and over. Because I haven't been able to beat the boss, and that's how you advance. So, I mean... Steam just calls it action roguelike, but I think they have a deeper term for these. I could be wrong. What's this guy just hauling butt and ramming me? Okay, little rammy boy's gone. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It's like the ship battles in, like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Where you had to, like, get to the side and shoot your cannons. Imagine this out in the water, but... I didn't even see your chat before I said that about it being... What are you sighing about? You living in my head rent-free. Could be worse. I feel like I'm getting more upgrades this time, no? Oh, rent-free wasn't supposed to be on the end. Yeah, just living in your head. As I say, I don't think that's what living in head rent-free means, but sure. Well, I figured you knew. I was just... Okay. So now we can get the mine layer 2. This is actually the most upgrades I think we've had. Skirt, skirt. I guess you die because there's little scully things there, so... That would be my guess. No, homeboy. Okay, we're skirting around to try to find some health. I feel like this has been my best run. I'm not trying it. This has been my best run, dude. Watch this. Ready? Ugh. Take that, suckers. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I've got to get the health from this thing, dude. Ah! See, he just took that bombardment from my arsenal, and he's only at half health. Now, come on, bro. Sorry, I blanked out for a second. Did I just say overtime? So how many people made this? Not sure. I don't know anything about the devs that made this one. Bro, let me go! What the hell, dude? It's ramming me. What is this big balls? No, I couldn't get it! You doofuses. Bro, I need some help. Why am I getting sucked in? No! Why am I being sucked in? No! 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 I'm turboing! I was right there next to the health! No! So it says here the Wanderburg team, Till, Frederick, and Johannes? Johan? I don't know. So maybe 3 devs? New record for time survived, 13 minutes. Woo! doggy. All right, maybe we have time for one more run, and then we get to switch games. All right, we at most we devote an hour. I don't think I'm getting through the demo because this is honestly really hard. So I think the one does. I think the boss has like something he sucks me in with. We have 1,803 gold. Is there anything we should save until cannonballs leave a fire crater when hitting the ground? If you die, you don't die. Instead, return with 30% health. Cooldowns get 5% faster when boosting. Boosting uses 20% less nitro. I almost, when consuming a farmer, get one friendly sheep rider unit. The hell's a sheep rider unit? I think I like this cannonball thing. I think that we just save for this. We do a run. I gotta figure out how to kill faster. I wonder what the strat is. Like, I need to be getting XP. Because I need to be leveling up really quickly. So far, I'm impressed with this game. I could see myself playing this game for hours. I don't know what the price is. I'm gonna go ahead and start weakening that thing because it's health. I don't need the health necessarily just yet. Yo, that was big. Wow, enemy vehicles that die from fire release fire craters or 15% more magic damage. I don't understand the health from repairs. When do you do repairs? Roguelike time survival? Yeah, I think that's what this kind of is like though, right? Wouldn't you say? I think it's exactly the same. I actually love these kinds of games. When I saw this, I was like, yo, I gotta play this one. I'm gonna be trying to play more newer games, so right now I'm just starting at the beginning of 2026 with games that I've found. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's hard to know what you're implying for text messages, but I get you. I got you. So like these first two games we're playing tonight, they are like early 26. Like this was February. I think the other one may have been like March. But then we're going to start getting into June games, probably even by the end of the week, I would say. Would repairing be considered simply healing? I don't know. That's a good question. It might be. Is there lore behind what's going on? I do not think so. They didn't have any type of, like, story thing at the beginning. It pretty much just jumped you in. As I just face tank all the damage in the world right there. Yeah, this was a bad run. Alright. So, I think I'll do it for this game. We're going to switch to a new game. I like this game. I think this game will be really fun. This game is not easy, for sure. It's not easy. But it does get easier, I think, with the more you... I mean, obviously, the more stuff you unlock. But I feel like you could get all those little boosts down there that we're talking about buying pretty quickly. And then I wonder how the game would play out then. You still don't have all the weapons unlocked. Yeah, I played that pretty bad, so no doubt. Still got 1,800 gold. Or no, we had 1,800. We got 424, so we had 2,200. Yeah, so like here, so yes, this was the beginning of the map. So you do have different boards you can play. This isn't in the demo. This isn't in the demo. This isn't in the demo. Be a fun game on the rock. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I might have to try it out on that. But like, yeah, as you can see, there's like, how many different kind of biomes? There's like 4 levels in each biome, and there's what, 3 biomes? 1, 2, 3, and what is this, like? Yeah, you navigate with your vehicle. So yeah, it looks like 3 biomes with about 4 per. Grassland, swamp, and then desert. There's like 12. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, honestly. I think that's pretty good content. Let's check the price on it. Let me exit out. How do I exit out? X to main menu. Well, X to main menu doesn't seem to be working. No, I didn't want to... No, I don't want to go back. No, I don't want to start a run. Okay, for some reason my X isn't working. I don't seem to have a mouse anymore. Okay. I mean, it's a demo. It's a game that's not coming out for a while, so. Alright, so Wanderburg. What were we wanting to know about it? What were we... I feel like there was something. Weren't we just wondering something about it? Yo, Mentally, how you doing? Welcome in. So our ad break is in progress, but let me load up the game while the ad break is in progress. The next game that we will be playing is called Trees Hate You. We were wandering Berg about it. That game was fun. That game was fun. When I was looking for an image for my YouTube thumbnail, and I did notice that there was a screenshot of Queso playing this, so sorry if people have already seen Queso play this, but This will be our next game. I won't start it until the ad break is over. Oh, this game. So, while we take this little 3-minute break in the ad break, for anybody that was watching that game, what did you think of that game? You haven't seen it? Okay. I follow these 3 Twitter accounts, and I tell you, they give me about, between the 3 of them, I bet they basically like tweet about, between the 3 of them, about 10 different indie games a day. I don't put each demo in my library because some of them aren't super appealing to me, and some of them are only like ones you can wish list. But we're going to have plenty of games to play like this. So it looked like something I could lose a few hours. Oh, we were going to look at the price. That's what it was. That reminded me. The price. Is it? Oh, it's not even out yet. That's right. So it's not out yet. So there is no price. It might be $9.97 or something. It might be $9.99. There's a lot you can do that I did not do. Oh, look at that. You have like a spider tank. So yeah. There you go. Wishlist it today. Download the demo if you'd like to play the demo. It gets very positive reviews from recent and all reviews. February 23rd, 2026 is when the demo released. It'll be available in 2026. Game composed in Germany. Yeah, I recommend it. When it comes out, we'll be watching for it. And when the full thing comes out, maybe we'll devote a stream to it. Who knows? Who knows, who knows, who knows? Okay, are we back from ad break? What are the system requirements? Sure. So we have Windows 10, 64-bit processor, okay. Intel Core i5 10th gen, 4 gigs of RAM, GTX 1660 Ti, 2 gigs of available space. It's another thing I like about these games, man. You can pretty much play them on whatever, so. All right. Let's get back to Trees Hate You. I believe the ad break is over, so we're going to get back into this. All right. I know nothing about the game, as always. We're going to play this. I don't know how long the demo will last. In the last case, the demo lasted longer than I could, I did a full hour. And that will always be the max I will give to every demo is an hour. All right. But if it's less, then it's less. Anyways. Design a victim or be this loser. Okay, let's just be this loser. All right. Okay, we have a picnic basket. Be sure to read every sign you see. You never know when one will say something useful. Got you. Is that like a checkpoint right there? Also, why is my mouse? I guess that's a checkpoint. Okay, wait. So I gotta go out and around that one, I guess. Bro! The hell was that? Okay, so how do I skip the tree that shoots me? Okay, so there's no controls except moving. The trees do hate. Yeah, they do. Wait a minute. How would you get by one that shoots you? I can't. duck. I can't jump. The rocks. The rocks. Not the rocks. No, I can't crawl. Ah, shit. Now I'm not paying attention. I can't jump. My buttons do nothing. Oh, I just had to get close and he shoots. Okay. Yeah, trigger it and then go. 2 seconds too late, for sure. What's this tree do? Bruh! What the fuck? Excuse me for my French. So this is kind of, you gotta learn the puzzle. What? Who the hell just shot? Okay, we got to the checkpoint. I don't trust your... There's almost no way you can get past a tree the first time. Okay, this one just runs across the screen and smacks me around. Okay, I lied. You can't get past some of these trees. What do they call these types of puzzles where you progress? Hey, I made it! I guess. Wait, I'm still walking. Oh. Ah! Shh. Torture, that's what they call them. I have to imagine Seawolf is enjoying this more than anybody else in my chat. Tyler, how do you move that fast out of the freaking way? Yeah, please just spare me more torture. No! Oh, I need to change the store link. Hold on. No, that's not the way I change the store link. Hold on. Let me change the store link for a second. I guess Speed has played it too? Huh. I'd like to see some of their reactions to this. This is actually pretty torturous. Not gonna lie. For those who would like to try this game. Oh God, stop. You two. I'm not even reading chat anymore. If you get stuck, press the whatever the start button and check for trees. No! I just wanted to get to the checkpoint. I just wanted to get to the checkpoint. You know, you could have just left it at leave, right? I mean... This is kind of like those rat mazes. The rats learn, you know? To be honest, I'm impressed, though, with the game's design. I can do this! Bubbles and Honey! Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate the raid. We are starting our indie game journey where we go through indie games every stream, usually like 2 per stream. We play some demos, and we're currently on Trees Hate Us, and the trees really do hate me. But Bubbles and Honey, how was your stream? What were you doing tonight? Hope your stream went well. Thank you so much for raiding and bringing in your people to watch me. I just got up a minute ago and just about kicked my chair over because this game is absolutely torturing me, but we're trying to get through it. Bro, how do I got there once. How do I not, how did I want to cry. I was playing a game called Anxiety Puppy. Okay. That sounds pretty cool. It was so calming and cozy. Yeah, complete opposite of this. Sea Wolf. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good Monday. It's not so bad. I'm enjoying these games. I'm going to tell you, I think this is going to be my thing. I think indie games are going to be my thing. I love, so far, these have just... Okay, so the basic premise is you kind of learn what each tree does, right? And then you're like, okay, well, I know to trigger this one's gun. I know to trigger this one's gun. Trigger this one. Trigger this one. Then these trees, they all just kind of try to attack me. So I just gotta run, right? And then I'm like, yeah, drop in the hole. This one right here... Oh my god. And Seawolf is finding as many tree puns as humanly possible. This game is fun, but it's frustrating. But I'm enjoying... Okay. Let's not screw this up. I didn't know they came back. No, no, no! You can't do the... You can't do the low then high. You don't move quick enough. You can't dodge one then dodge the other, because that was the initial thing I did. Was I tried to dodge one and then think I could just dodge back to the other. And you don't move fast enough. And there's nowhere to go on the bottom side. Okay, but hold on. I didn't forget. I mean, there's been a couple times where I forgot, but... Can you go back into the hole? That's interesting. See, Bubbles and Honey is actually trying to be helpful. Unlike the other poop heads I've gotten here. I wonder if I can trigger it and go back in the hole. Hey, Bubbles and Honey! Woo! No, I knew it, but I was trying to trigger it, and then there was a tree that came back the other direction. See, that kind of threw me off right there. And that's really hard to dodge, by the way. Yes, we got to a checkpoint. No, I did see her pun. I did see her pun. But at least she was helpful after the pun. Oh, we got to the checkpoint. All right. The first one always gets you. Shoot. Hey, I'm Where did that one come from? The heck? Okay, chat. What we really need is like a death counter. That one tree alone right there. I know. Imagine how many times they had to like run it and go, yeah, we need something here, but what kind should we put here? You kind of just have to move a little slow. Yeah, the play testing, right. I don't even... This one might have a gun. No. What's the big tall... It kind of reminds me a little bit like... when you don't expect it, like on that one game show where you had to like go across the water and everything, Wipeout or whatever it was, or Takeshi's Castle or whatever it was called. Like you're sitting there not expecting something and then get blindsided by something. How do I get around there sometimes and sometimes I don't? As I just about ran into that tree again. Now, what got me up here the last time? I was up at the corner, and then there was a spike tree came at. Not that one. Most Extreme Challenge, that was a version we got of Takeshi's Castle until they did a reboot of TC on Prime. Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, like, yeah, I knew the one that came from the bottom got me, but I had dodged the other one the last time, I guess. Here's my question to you, chat. How long would you play this? Would you be, like, weirdly addicted to it? Like, man, I just got to get through this puzzle. Or would you be frustrated and be like, man, I ain't got time for this? I'm just curious, because that's really the two angles you can take with a game like this. You're either addicted because you feel like you're so close. This is definitely the kind of game you should play after a stressful day. Yeah, okay, this is called Trees Hate You. Bitch ass. I'm notoriously stubborn when it comes to games, so I see through at my own expense likely. I just about ran into that freaking tree for like the 20th time. It's almost like a game of memory, right? Like you gotta remember what these trees do. No, I did not. And trust me, she's not gonna come up with any tree puns and... Son of a shit bucket. What the... All I see these trees as is like people with like big foam bats just whacking me. It is very cleverly designed, yes. And it looks good. It looks good. See, even when you figure something out, you always forget one little part, right? Like, that's the thing. You do one little slip up. What the hell is that tree? We've reached a wipeout portion of the game, yes. That one tree that shoots you at the checkpoint won't get you... Wait, the one tree that shoots you at the checkpoint won't get you 9 out of 10 times, but on that 10th time, it's comedy gold. You know what happens? Is so I get like all the way through, and I get to a point and I'm like, I get frustrated, and I forget about this tree at the checkpoint. I'm just, like, I just want to get back in and just go at it. My question is, why not just keep going this way? Oh. I'm thankful I only give myself hour limits on these things. But I would like to kind of... Is there like a completion? Or does this just go on infinitely? Checkpoints forever? Okay, we're really going to have to think about this up here. Okay, so if I go in there and I turn left, I get obliterated by the fat tree. If I stand in the walkway, I get hit by the spear. Well, no, it's not. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, there's not, like, levels. It just goes on and on and on until you get to the end, is what I mean. Okay, so the spear comes from the bottom. That one chases me, but I can't run to the left. I've got to trigger this, the one that comes from the bottom. Look, the flag is right there. I just gotta juke this boy. There's something you should know about the trees that attack from the underground. Yeah, I did see that the grass is different color. It's like a yellow. I did notice that. Do I always pay attention to it? No. But I did notice that. Thank you for the tip there. Oh! I juked him! Whew. I noticed it already. Alright. We did it. Alright. Alright. I love the sounds, too. Those thuds and those baps are the best. Yeah, but it's hard to see the shadow in the corner, man. Okay, there's a tree right there that looks up to no good. I think that's a chaser tree. I don't know what this little tree up here is, but I feel like going to the steps is going to be dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt it. There's a treasure chest up. Ooh. 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 Ooh, you tricky boy. You tricky boy. Well, at least I get to start from here. Wait. That tree's gone now. Look, it's changing. Oh, wow. Those wood things don't... But this one changes. Brother. Brother! Brother! What the hell am I supposed to do here? Oh, I guess I go back this way? What? Leave me alone! Ah, you butt suck. I saw it said wanted this loser. That was cold. That was cold. The music is also great. You can't read it, unfortunately. Oh, I see a way back the other way. Yeah, I did read it. It said, watch out. And then I got punched in the side of my head by the tree. I got sucker punched while I was reading the sign. That's why I said that was cruel. I got smacked in the side of my head when I read it. Look, it changes what direction it says you should go each time. This right here. Okay. Yeah, the music's great. The music, the sound effects, they did really good on this. When you go the way the sign tells you to go, you get those thorns on you. Ah! It's chasing me! What the freak? Ah! No! No! What the no, 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 no. Yeah, I mean, that really showed off my gaming skills. Dude, that one's hard to... That rolling one is fast, dude. You can't misstep. Okay, what direction do we go here? I'm not sure I like this way. Juke! Do you ever think that some of these indie game devs are on some really good drugs? I don't know how you get to these creative moments in your brain to think of these things. I must just not be that creative, I guess. Okay, it only took me 40 minutes. Okay, it does have a death counter, 66 deaths. Thanks for playing my demo. If you enjoyed it or enjoyed hating it, I hope you'll try the full game when it's finished. Expect more levels, stranger, what does it say? Stranger surprises, worse trees, and many axes. If you add the game to your wish list, I can let you know when it releases. I mean, I will definitely wish list it for sure. Okay, add to my wish list. Okay. By completing the demo, you unlock challenge mode. Try replaying in that mode for an extra challenge. Boy, you want me to try it in challenge mode? I died 66 times in 40 minutes. I don't think we're doing challenge mode, yo. All right. And that was Trees Hate You, the demo. Oh, man. So, chat, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Trees Hate You. How do we feel? I know that Seawolf said he would probably play it, like, and probably get down a rabbit hole playing it. It was funny. It was funny. Look, man, I'm going to tell you what. 2 games I played tonight. Things I love about indie games nowadays. Okay. I feel like sometimes I just like, okay, I keep trying to formulate my thought. I keep going back and forth on this. let me roll it back here. Run it back. All right. So here it is. Nintendo makes really good, fun games, right? Their art style is fun. The games are fun. I feel like a lot of games that are on major consoles nowadays are serious. You know, shooting and competitive, and there's some fun games for sure, and there are indie games on consoles as well. This isn't an attack on consoles. But AAA titles get so caught up in the story that they lose the fun. If someone told me I had to spend the next 2 hours playing one of these games, I'd probably go with the tree game. Really? You take that over the Wanderburg game, the driving your castle around? I mean, yeah, mentally, I think you would have been the type that would have been dying laughing at me failing. I died 66 times in 40 minutes. But anyways, to get back to my thing, these indie devs, it doesn't matter if it's a game style that has been done by other people or not. I love the art. I love the music. I love the creativity. Yes, the trees do indeed hate you. And if you want, you can go back and watch the VOD. I'll actually probably I'm going to start doing long form of these things. And so what I'll do is I'll take that and I'll put it up as did the demo impress me for Trees Hate Me, and you can watch the whole 40 minutes there. That'd probably be the best way to do it. But anyhow, I just love the feel of these games. They're just fun. And that's kind of what and I can play only 66 times. I'm sure some people died more in less time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I had to go back and see what Queso and Speed did. But I'm pretty sure I was worse. I'd love to see a quick edit of all the deaths and your reactions. I might have to make that a short just for the fun of it. It's not going to fit my normal thing, but it might be good here. Good change of pace short. I might do that. That's a good idea. Thank you, Seawolf. But yeah, so I just enjoy the fun of them. And there's so many of them. And you get these demos. Yeah, they're not the full game, but then you can see what you think of the game's gameplay and figure out if you want to spend the money. And even when you go to spend the money, there's a lot of them that are, they're going to be cheaper than AAA games too. And they're not, system intense. But yeah, this was really fun. And I like it because I get to try a bunch of different things. And so, anyways, yeah, so the new schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. We do 2 indie games every stream, okay? So we'll have 2 more indie games for Wednesday. One might say you're branching out, man. I have a short attention span, and this hits right. This hits everything. Fun, short attention span. Oh, now I get mentally the way they were doing it all night, the whole time I was playing the game. Seawolf, Warden, and even Bubbles and Honey got in on it. The puns were plentiful. But there are some indie games that I want to try that are those the craze now. What are they calling them? Social deduction games. That's the big craze, but you can't really have fun with those unless I'm going to have people I can play with. So, if my community's here and they want to play, that's going to be the hard thing. It's going to be hard to schedule the social deduction games. Oh my God, dude. Well, yeah, see, I know, but it's like I can't plan to play a certain game is going to be a social deduction game and then not know who all's around, so that's kind of a thing. I thought you were leaving the hotel mentally. Hopefully you're home soon. Just for whatever. Oh, quick note, by the way, for those who don't know and for those who maybe don't care, but anyhow, so, just real quick personal update, just so we keep it personal still. Oh my God. Stop. Make it stop. I'm out of town for testing for the TISM. Gotcha. Okay. Personal, whatever, real quick before I have to go. Not that anybody cares. So I have to go to a wedding at the end of August. I have, like, even if I've gotten out of all kinds of weddings, even funerals and stuff like that in the last however many years, because of our dog. Our dog is, I call him special needs, but he has Addison's disease. And so he doesn't do well with stress and he needs medication every single day. And he gets a shot every 3 weeks, right? Well, when we went in to get his shot, not this last time, which was Saturday, but the time before, 3 weeks ago, there's this nice tech in there. Her name's Abby. And she was like, I do dog sitting. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So when we went in Saturday, we were hoping we were going to get Abby again, but we didn't. So we asked them, for her card. And I called her today. She's super nice. And, when we leave on Friday, she does have a 10-hour shift, but she said she would come home on her lunch break and make sure he, had all the lovin's and got taken out and stuff like that. She stays at the house so that they're in their comfort, whatever. She's also a tech at the veterinarian's office. So if anything happened with him, she also understands his medication needs and she's dealt with him, but what she does is she comes like a couple weeks before we do the, he takes, see, that's the thing. He doesn't have the ability to deal with his anxiety. That's his whole disease. He doesn't produce the whatever that's necessary. So every day he has to have prednisone every day to help him deal with stress. And he gets a shot every 3 weeks to help him deal with stress. So, that's the whole thing. That's why, but she wants to come to the house like within 2 weeks before we leave so she can be with him and get comfortable with him in his own environment, which I thought was super nice. And I guess we're committed to going with her. She'll have a 10-hour day, like we said, on the first day we leave, but then she's going to be here. She only works like half a day on Saturday and they're closed on Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday. And she's only charging us $40 a night. And she says she only charges if it makes it to the night. So Sunday she wouldn't charge us. So we only pay $80, and which feels super cheap. We'll probably give her more, but we're super happy. We've never done this. It's going to be uneasy for us. Yeah, it seems like a good gig, but we like it with her too because she's a vet tech. You know what I mean? Like she knows how to deal if he has an Addisonian crisis or if he needs attention with something. So that gives us a little more ease. Whereas if we would have boarded him, and she talked about they do boarding at the vet, but they get caged overnight. He wouldn't be used to that. And so it's really cool. Anyways, I just wanted to share that because that's been kind of the good spot with today. And obviously streaming and being here with you guys, that's also, really good and awesome. But anyways. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to get out of here. I will be back Wednesday at 8 p.m. All right. We'll have 2 new indie demos that we will try out. I also sent a million pics and videos of the pets for fun. I hope that she stays in touch with us. Despite your best efforts. What? Despite my best efforts, LOL. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I'm sure Seawolf will let me know. I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, I'm really excited about this new stuff. You won't start seeing content on my short form, my long form until next week. What I'm doing is I'm taking this week, getting all the footage. You said you had a good time tonight or something. Oh, despite your best efforts. Yeah, I get it. So I'll be spending this week, editing, doing what I got to do for all the stuff. And then next week we'll start the trickle of the content outside of here. So, and then with every week we get more and we go on and we go on. So we're going to turn this into a little content engine, and hopefully you guys find some games that you like. But I'm going to get out of here, and I will talk to y'all on Wednesday. Thank you for being here, and all of y'all have a great night, and I will see you later.